are saying about their ordeal. Plus, a cigarette marketed toward young girls, the controversy over these new Camels, and
they've got to play at the plate. Here's a throw. Not in time.
The Oregon State Beavers are held hitless for more than 8 innings. Could last year's national champions continue their improbable march back to Omaha? Also, the naked bike ride through Portland, its claim to fame, and what it's trying to accomplish.
Live at 11, KATU News, the spirit of the Northwest.
Welcome to KATU News at 11. I'm Anna Song.
And I'm Dan Tilkin. First on 2 tonight. 2 teenage girls say they were kicked off a TriMet bus because of their sexual orientation.
The pair was left on the side of a busy street at rush hour. KATU's Joe English talked with the girls today. What do they have to say, Joe?
Well, these 2 14-year-old girls admit that their PDA, as they call it, their public display of affection, may have been upsetting to some people, but they say they would have stopped if they'd just been asked to.
Micah Rich and Jocelyn O'Neill were on the number 12 bus on Barber Boulevard about 5 p.m. last Friday. They were headed to Portland's Sexual Minority Youth Recreation Center when another passenger complained to the driver about their behavior.
Yeah, we were kissing. And I guess it upset her or something, but it probably did. It upset some people.
The girls say the bus driver told them to knock it off and called them sickos.
She said she felt like she was going to start crying, and so I gave her a hug to make her feel better. The bus driver said, "This is your stop, get off," because he pulled over to the side of the road.
The girls say they're used to being picked on by kids but felt defenseless against an adult. And Jocelyn rides this same bus route a lot.
I'm worried that I'm going to run into him again because it's a very high possibility, and if I do, then I'll probably freak out just a little.
Just a little.
Yeah, just a little.
Micah's mom thinks it's sort of ironic she had them ride this particular bus so they wouldn't have to make a transfer in an unfamiliar part of town.
I think that he victimized these 2 girls because they were children. I don't think that he would have treated 2 adults this way. I don't think that he would have treated a heterosexual teenage couple this way.
A TriMet spokesperson tells us the incident is being investigated. They need to talk to the driver, of course, but the policy, they say, is to never kick an underage or vulnerable person off of any bus.
The girls think a simple warning from the driver could have kept all this from happening.
If he would have told us that we would have been kicked off the bus, we would have been like 3 feet away from each other.
Instead, it just leaves them wondering.
People are just confusing.
Yeah, people are confusing.
Well, Jocelyn, Micah, and Micah's mother would like to see that driver fired. Now, TriMet tells me they consider this an urgent issue to deal with, and they'll be looking into it this week. Dan?
All right, Joe. Thank you very much, sir. A mystery in Hillsborough is deepening.